Greetings, I'm Petty Officer Bubbles, and this is my Submarine Survival Guide. For today's topic, we'll be covering submarine escapes. To start with, let's paint a possible scenario. Let's say you're in an Ohio class, out on a deterrence patrol, in the middle of the ocean, and you find an underwater magnetic mine the hard way. Let's assume the worst. Let's assume that somehow it detonated in just the right place to blow a hole in both the forward and missile compartment. Instantly, the boat springs to life, and all available crew gather at the DC stations. In this situation, the flooding is catastrophic. All the watertight doors are sealed. The only remaining compartment is the engine room. Anyone not behind that watertight door for the engine room is probably lost. But this is not the time to think about the lost shipmates. This is the time to take action. This is the time to try to survive. From here, the remaining leadership does what they can to stabilize the situation, containing any fires and floods, and then they must make the deliberation of, should we try to escape? The biggest question they'll be asking themselves is, are we too deep? So from here, I'll break the video down into 3 sections: shallows, deep water, and really deep water. In the shallows, or a zone around 600 feet, leadership may decide that they do not have enough time to wait for rescue and give the orders to abandon ship. The remaining crew will gather around the escape trunk and begin donning these SEIE suits, or Submarine Escape Immersion Equipment. The suit is designed to protect you from the elements, to help increase your ascent speed, and then serve as a one-person raft upon reaching the surface. Then, 6 to 8 at a time, crew will climb into the escape trunk, which will then slowly be flooded with water, and then open a hatch exposed to the open sea. Move quick. A lot of you may only have a minute to get out before the escape trunk needs to be reset for the next round of sailors. During the ascent, we are trained to continuously scream until breaching the surface. I was told that this helps combat carbon dioxide toxicity. Complications include the bends, rupturing of the inner ear, hypothermia, and more. Alright, let's move into scenario 2. Or what if you're deeper than 600 feet? This is where you have to sit and wait it out. However, the whole world probably knows something has happened, and the cavalry is on the way. Likely, a submarine rescue diving recompression system, or SRDRS, is on the way. This remotely operated underwater vehicle is able to rescue 155 people at depths of up to 2,000 feet. After the SRDRS connects to the escape trunk, sailors simply climb aboard and are ferried away to safety. The vessel even helps decompress the crew. Now let's get into scenario 3. What if you're too deep? What if you're even further than 2,000 feet below sea level? In actuality, many of our subs regularly operate below this depth. How deep exactly? None of your business. There aren't any documented rescue vehicles or strategies. However, I insist that necessity is the mother of invention. If something does happen, and our boys were on the bottom of the sea, assuming we had the time to do anything about it, some company is getting paid, some engineers getting overtime, some welders getting overtime. Lots of people are going to be making money and really incentivized, putting their reputation on the line to bring you home. Just because something doesn't exist right now doesn't mean it couldn't exist when we need it. With that in mind, you need to do all you can to survive until a solution is available. Remember your training. Do your duty. Don't panic. If the boat was going to implode, then there's nothing you can do about it. But I'd like to reassure you, by the many accounts that I've read, it's instantaneous and painless. So focus on the things you can do something about. Suffocation, flooding, fires, general panic. These are all things you can do something about. Keep your mind on what you can help. The rest will sort itself out. If you liked the video, drop me a thumbs up. Be sure to comment what you would scream on your ascension to the surface. And if you want to see more of my submarine survival guide, be sure to subscribe for more.